So security-wise, now that you've brought it up, how are we doing in Lagos?
Well, we're doing, first thing is at a period like this, going to end of, the year, it's usually hypes a bit up. The spikes usually goes up. And we know that, from trend. People usually just want to do a lot of sharp corners. People just want to make a few more monies before the end of year. So very typically, right. So we are truly, really tracking, that. The incident that you mentioned, incidentally, I'm on top of it. I know the lady, incidentally, he works with a company that I know, who are the people that are running the company. So very, very unfortunate, extremely unfortunate. In fact, I got to know about that same night, right, when the thing happened. And we've done, in fact, at our Art Tech exhibition conference that we had on Friday, we actually took a minute silence, because she was working as a volunteer on that art technology seminar that we held last week at the Oriental Hotel. Very unfortunate, but what are we doing? What are the things that we're doing? Fine, we have a brand new commissioner of police who had actually hit the ground running, from the very first day he came in. You also heard about the very unfortunate incident of an expatriate that was also, stabbed by domestic staff about 2 days ago. I was up till 2 a.m. last Saturday when the incident, I was up to 2 a.m. because we're tracking the incident, and the commissioner of police himself led the team into that premises, and were able to apprehend, the two suspects. It was a massive compound. They had finished what they wanted to do. They had gone on hiding, right? And the commissioner, and I said to him, you do not leave that side until when we get, suspects. And at the end of the day, we're able to get suspects. Policing and security comes with two ways. It comes with intelligence. What kind of information do you have prior or even after? Right, because it's always an issue. You really don't know who has a criminal tendency just by looking at the face. It's never written on the forehead that somebody is carrying a gun or is carrying it. So really, it has to be that we have more men out there on the street, and we must have ability to be able to respond when there's a distress call. And so that's why you see with the security trust fund, we keep increasing the number of vehicles we have to provide for them. We keep supporting them with all of communication gadgets. We keep saying to them that whatever you need, you require, to be able to respond when the distress will come, which we don't know when it will come, you must be able to live to it. So, when you're doing the analysis, it will be a function of what is your response time, how well are you also able to track or to investigate and get perpetrators of this so that you can send a very strong signal to it. Just to also digress a little bit, one of the things that we realize that is happening everywhere in the world is that security is also going tech. You need a lot of technology, you need a lot of devices to be able to monitor it. And so whilst we're doing all of the very hard things you're seeing, we're also building it up tech. So next year, right, we're building what we'll call a new control and command center as part of our Safe City project, as part of our, mega city, security deliverables. And what will we be doing? All of the things you see in developed nations, where we're going to be installing, at the first phase of it, about 2,200, high-definition cameras all around, places in the state, where, from a control and command center, we can view, we can review, and they can also monitor and track, incidents, as they do occur. Also improve communication gadgets, right? Have them all speak around the city and the state, where people can communicate and they can, know that this is, a response, this is how we need to do it. And training, right, with the security officials that are there, and those are some of the things that will happen in the first quarter next year.